We have teamed up with NordVPN again to bring you an exclusive offer. With every purchase of 2 years worth of NordVPN, you get a bonus month.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All you've got to do is use discount code Blokes. So it's nordvpn.com/Blokes. VPNs are great. I actually use NordVPN all the time.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and it's everywhere, isn't it? It's got over 5,000 servers, ultra-fast servers worldwide.
Yep.
In about 60 countries, I think, as well. So no matter where you go in the world, you can just get it anywhere. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, Office Bloke Daz, you may notice, is missing, and it's because he is abroad and he's actually in need of a VPN so he can look at all the naughty videos that he'd look at when he's at home.
Well, he can get the deal through Office Blokes, and he can get that free month as well, can't he?
Yeah, there you go. Brilliant. And NordVPN is not just a VPN. So there's MeshNet technology, which essentially makes like a local area network out of all your devices.
Oh, right,
So it sort of connects your devices together completely wirelessly.
Okay. Brilliant.
There is also a password manager, data scanners, there's threat protection. It's just everything. It's just the whole package.
It's the full package, isn't it, for what you need for secure, online
safety, protection. All of it. Brilliant. So I'll tell you again what our discount code is. It is Blokes. You have to head to nordvpn.com/Blokes. You get, with every purchase of 2 years, you get an extra bonus month. It's as simple as that. What could be easier?
Nothing much, really. No,
there you go.
A brilliant product.
There you go. Right. Cheers for that one, guys. Let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Together we are two of the Office Blokes.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, we've had to retire Office Bloke Daz's white hat, his famous white hat.
Needs washing, actually.
I know, it's grim, isn't it? Yeah. He's gone away for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Hasn't he? It's just him and like 30 or 40 other men. They've gone to go and spend some, he said, man time together.
Oh, really?
He? Yeah, he said like get in touch with his inner man, or be inner man, or I can't remember exactly what he said. I wasn't
arrange the words how you want to.
I wasn't really listening.
Yeah, used all those words, but you're not sure which particular order.
Yeah,
fair enough.
He'll be back in a few days though.
Yeah, you will.
You'll be able to tell by the look in his eyes if it was a successful trip or not. But yeah, keep your eye out for that. Right then, top 5 scary ghost videos to make yellow pants.
I don't know what that sounded like either.
It's such a horrible turn of phrase, isn't
yellow
it?
pants.
Yeah,
gross.
This is Nuke's top 5, who we've reacted to this channel before a few times, like scary, creepy videos and things like that.
Right.
I know you're always the cynic with this sort of stuff. That's why I thought it'd be a good one for us two to do together. I'm almost as much of a cynic as you, but a little bit more open to things, I think, like this.
I know there's some things out there which I've seen and you think can't really explain it, but I'm a bit cynical, I must admit, when it comes to ghosts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but open-minded. I'll watch anything.
I used to be petrified of them as a kid.
Did you?
Like I had a book, I remember it vividly, in primary school, that just had one. I think when I first got the book, I didn't know that it wasn't all real. I thought it was all real, all the ghost stories in the book and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was accompanied with pictures and things, and it'd be like, there was just this face that I can still see to this day, like a ghostly face.
Yeah.
And because I believed all the ghost stories I was reading in the book and stuff, that just stuck with me.
Right.
I had to flip past that page every time. But I was probably about 9.
It can affect you a bit more when you're a kid, can't it, I suppose?
Yeah. But anyway, let's check this out. This is top 5 scary ghost stories to make yellow pants. Let's go for it.
The Ritual and the Wardrobe. Paolo and Debbie from the popular Italian YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation Team attempt a ghost summoning in an old house. Allegedly, if done correctly, this ritual is said to summon any supernatural entity residing in a home. The summoning requires one person to sit inside a closed space, like a wardrobe, in the dark, with nothing but a few matches for light. If the summoner hears anything abnormal, they light a match immediately and chant the sentence, quote, "Show me the light or leave me in eternal darkness." So, somehow, Paolo convinces his girlfriend Debbie to attempt the strange ritual inside a small, cramped wardrobe in the old house. It did not go well.
Paul? Credo che ci sia qualcosa qua nell'armadio con me.
Vuol dire che funziona.
Prossima volta devo prendere dei fiammiferi un pochino più lunghi. Sei qua? Paolo?
Oh.
Mi sembra che stia grattando la parete.
Grattando?
Te lo giuro, ho sentito...
Tu ti rendi conto che io non sento niente di qua?
See, even though I'm very cynical and stuff like that, I'm on edge watching this, waiting for something to happen.
Oh, I get what you mean, because like horror movies, isn't it? You know, it builds up, and you know you are waiting for something. So
I think it is the suspense horror movies that have done it to me.
Yeah,
movies like Paranormal Activity, where you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and then creepy things happen.
Yeah.
Like maybe movies like that have kind of ruined my.
Well, you sort of watch things like that growing up, and then it sort of becomes ingrained in you, isn't it? So you do get, a bit.
I was an adult when I watched Paranormal Activity.
Oh, yeah.
Senti?
No, ora lo sento, forse.
Paolo, sta grattando.
Ok. Hai sempre il fiammifero acceso?
Sto continuando ad accenderne, durano pochissimo. Secondo te cosa vuole? Cosa farà?
Questo non lo so, sono curioso.
Jesus Christ. That made me jump. Did you see it?
Sort of.
Riaccendilo.
Ti prego, apri!
Riaccendilo la luce.
That's so fake, but a hand came out from behind her and grabbed her.
I didn't see the hand.
Did you not see it?
No.
Just the suspense building up to it creeps me out. So like a loud bang outside and I would have jumped. Just on her left.
Right.
Do you see where there's kind of gaps?
Yeah.
A hand comes out of there and just grabs her.
Right.
Cosa? Riaccendilo.
Ti prego, apri!
Riaccendilo la luce. Accendi la luce, chiudi la mano. Cos'è sto profumo?
Sono i fiammiferi. Te lo do dei fiammiferi.
Ah, ok. Quindi,
Paolo?
cosa è successo? Che
Allora-
ti ho sentito urlare praticamente 2 volte.
Allora, la prima volta mi sono spaventata perché mi ha alitato nell'orecchio.
Ok.
E ho sbattuto la mano dallo spavento. Guarda, mi sta venendo un livido. Guarda,
Ma veramente, guarda che roba.
mi sta venendo un livido alla mano, raga.
Non lo vedono, guarda.
Cioè,
Così si
non
vede.
sto scherzando, mi sono fatta veramente male. Cioè, non lo vedete, ma
Sì, si
tutto
vede.
qua che mi sta... Guardate, mi sono fatta malissimo. Veramente malissimo.
E poi perché
Sono
adesso
fatta
hai urlato?
veramente male. Perché mi sono sentita qualcosa che mi toccava la spalla.
Non posso riaprirlo perché è lì.
Mi toccava la spalla. E adesso?
No, adesso va via.
Ah,
Cioè, c'è scritto quello.
mi toccava la spalla. È un profumo.
Ah, ecco.
Hai ragione.
Io ho sentito una vampata di profumo, poi mi hai detto che erano i fiammiferi. Ma io ho sentito un profumo.
Non l'avevo sentito prima.
E poi un profumo.
Beh, comunque, no, te lo giuro. Mi ha toccato la spalla. Qualcosa mi ha toccato la spalla. E mi sono fatta male.
Dobbiamo andare a mettere del ghiaccio.
Mi sono spaventata.
Debbie starts to freak out.
It's fake, proper fake, without a doubt.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's just, for me, the whole premise of sitting there in a sort of like cupboard wardrobe like that, having to light a match.
It's like what kids do.
So it's all dark and these things always only seem to happen when it's pitch black and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
It just leans into psychology a little bit and what people are scared of the dark, confined spaces, the unknown. And that's why, like, I felt the suspense there. I don't believe it for a second, but it's like watching a movie.
No, it's like any movie, into it, it's in the dark, and you know, with the music in the background,
it just builds it.
You are waiting for something.
But he said, we can't open the wardrobe again now. The GoPro's in there.
Exactly.
So they opened it again to get the GoPro out to get the footage.
Exactly. I know. Anyway.
And she feels like someone might be inside the wardrobe with her. Then suddenly a hand grabs her shoulder. In a panic, Debbie flees the small wardrobe and ends the summoning. So could it be that this cryptic ritual brought out a dark supernatural entity? Let me know down in the comments. Run.
No.
I did say to Ash the other day, will she stay in Britain's most haunted, I think it's a pub, but you can stay over for a YouTube video. Will you go there and do it with me? But she really believes in that sort of stuff.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah.
Right.
And she's like, I'll go just because it's for content.
Yeah.
But I don't want to, because she really genuinely believes it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm open to things being a bit weird. Like, I'd probably be creeped out there, but I don't fully believe anything like that had happened. But if loads of people are saying something's happened there, it's enough that you'd at least be on high alert when you go and do
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be. But
so that may happen at some point.
Good luck with that one, then.
Yeah, we'll see.
Japanese paranormal investigator Takeuchi from the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera travels to the old abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan. The village is now a ghost town. It has been completely abandoned for over 28 years. Centuries-old graves of former residents can be found hidden away between the decaying homes. Locals like to say that these days, the only residents of Shiriwa village are the dead. In the dark of night, Takeuchi begins to hear unnerving sounds coming from all around him as he explores. He starts to get a little freaked out and decides to take out his thermal camera to get a better look at what could be hiding in the dark. What he sees shocks him to his core.
めっちゃ周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないはずやけどよしほらほらほらほらほらほらなんか来てるなんか来てるちょっと待ってちょっと待ってなんかおるなんかおるちょっと待ってほらなんかおるなんかおるマジほらマジマジマジマジマジマジマジほらなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるってほらちょっと待って近づいてみようか
Look like a person. It's funny how context is everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you were stuck in the wilderness for a couple of days and you're struggling to find food and shelter and everything, and you came across an abandoned village or a house or whatever, you'd be like, yes, I'm saved.
Absolutely.
And you'd be so happy to be in there, and you wouldn't be looking for ghosts. You wouldn't be...
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you go there looking for ghosts, you're going to find them, almost.
A lot of it is through childhood, because you're always brought up on ghost stories, horror movies, films like that. It's just part of the sort of like psyche, isn't it, of like humans that, you know, the spiritual things and ghosts. Everyone knows about it, don't they?
Yeah.
So you get to places that are dark and stuff like that, then that's when you start thinking about it more. It's all daylight and sunshine there and really lovely weather and everything. You won't think about it. You won't even think about seeing a ghost or anything like that.
There's probably tourists there in the day.
Exactly, but when but it always seems to be at night. When it feels a bit what we perceive to be spooky sort of thing. You know,
if it was in the day, then there'd be no excuse for not having good footage of it. So it's got to be night time, hasn't it?
Well, pretty much all of them are, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
the ghosts only come out at night. They're scared of sunlight, aren't they?
Must be it.
Everyone knows that.
That must be it.
Yeah.
気づかれたまだおるまだおるまだおるよし よし、今はい、地図。よし、ちょっと待って、いけた、取れたか。あれ、ちょっと待って、何も映ってない。嘘やろ。明らかにおる。なんかおる。マジでおる。何してんの。あ、どういうこと。何してんの。マジでおる。なんかおるんよ。ちょっと待って。
The thermal camera captures a heat pattern that resembles a human shape. But when Takeuchi looks around with his own naked eye, he can't see anyone. Suddenly, the figure charges toward Takeuchi, and in a panic, the investigator runs for his life. And with this, Takeuchi has had enough and just leaves. So could this be the angry spirit of a villager who passed away in the old abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what you think.
Another one that left his camera and ran away and then had to go back and get his camera.
You know, he's gone there to find something to look for it. It's coming towards him, so he runs the other way. Yeah. He doesn't get footage of it. It's just all taken up by the thermal imaging.
Yeah.
Thermal imaging, that's interesting, isn't it? I thought they were all cold and, you know, stuff like that, but it's picking up heat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not for me.
For me, it's almost like an exercise in filmmaking.
Yeah, it's just set up like that, isn't it?
It's cool, it's creative, it builds suspense, creeps you out because you're waiting for the thing that's going to happen.
But you don't actually ever see anything.
No.
Of substance. Might be a fleeting glimpse. There's nothing ever solid that's there for like a good time that can be filmed. It's sort of like a fleeting moment or a slamming door or.
Remember when the Blair Witch Project came out and people said it was found footage, and then that.
Yeah, I never watched that, but
there's a genre of movies that are like found footage movies, and it's always some alleged they've built a story around some real footage.
Yeah,
there's I think there's a movie called, I want to say The Fourth Kind or something like that. There's aliens and it's kind of like found footage. Yeah. And it's convincing the way it's done. And when I was young, especially with the Blair Witch Project, I was like, I believed the law that, someone had found some footage and then it had been made from that. But it's just really creative, cool camera trickery and editing. And
of course it is. Yeah, building suspense and things like that, building a picture.
I don't believe something was running at him there.
No, I don't. I know I'm cynical, but I mean, I just don't.
No, there's no compelling evidence there, is there?
No, not at all, is there? It's just the shape, isn't it? So
yeah.
You can watch this entire spooky investigation over on the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. Slipping through the trees. A little while ago, I featured the creepy story of Lauren Combs, who over the course of a year captured multiple mysterious unexplained events in her home in Waco, Texas.
Did you do that?
So before we get into this too much, that's more the sort of stuff that I'd be open to.
Yeah.
Like weird things where if there were such a thing as spirits and things like that, mustering up the ability to make very subtle changes in your environment, rather than being like things that are going to beat you up and like.
Yeah, I'd have to see it for my own eyes, though, because things like that, a lot of these things you can debunk, and they can be set up.
Yeah.
And people make videos of it, don't they, and put on YouTube and stuff like that. So that's why I'm so cynical about it.
I think when you own a house, something that happens, especially when you've got kids in the house, where any weird noise you've got to go and investigate.
Yeah.
And it stops being, oh my God, I think the spooky ghost, and it starts being, what could a tangible threat be?
Yeah.
And you could be like, is someone dicking about with my doorbell or something like that. But if there was anything that I'd be open to being real, it'd be more just odd things like that, like something falling over. Or,
yeah, I get that.
I'm not saying this is, but
Yeah.
I just think it's more likely than you go and put yourself in some weird thing and some thermal ghost runs at you.
I'd like to see a more natural type of capture of some things rather than things that sort of like, you're filming it already, and the bottle just so happens to fall over.
Filming and waiting for it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, my captain.
Oh my God.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a new security camera in her backyard because eerily, a lot of the strange activity at her home seems to take place in the wooded area just behind her house. So late one night, Lauren is hanging out and casually playing some Call of Duty with her roommate when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason. What happens next is all caught on camera. The dogs all seem freaked out by something that is going on outside the house. So Lauren checks her outside security cameras and sees something that chills her to her core.
Bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Someone or something can be seen quickly pacing or maybe even running back and forth along the tree line in Lauren's backyard. Lauren has no idea who or what this could be and is extremely disturbed by the whole experience, especially after everything else that has happened in the past. So just what do you think is going on here? And what is this? The flyby. This next
could have done with being 20 foot further forward in the light, really. So you can see what it was.
They're always aware of where CCTV are, these ghosts and stuff.
I know,
yeah.
Like,
you just can't just show yourself, right there where the camera is.
It's always just a bit out of reach, a bit out of sight, a bit fuzzy, a bit sort of like nondescript, a bit, I don't know.
That's when he said this. When she saw the footage, it creeped her out or whatever.
Yeah,
I was expecting a bit more than just a shimmer in the distance.
Yeah, I don't know. People could be watching this and thinking, "God, that guy's so cynical. He was talking about me." But I make no secret of the fact that I am about a lot of these things.
A significant amount of the population do believe in ghosts and paranormal sort of stuff.
I get that. I get why. Like I say, growing up, you're sort of taught about things like that, and it can sort of like stick with you.
Yeah, that's not for me though. Not that one.
Next video was recorded by pilot Cesar Murillo Perez, who was flying an Airbus A320 passenger jet at 29,000 feet in the sky above Medellin, Colombia. He suddenly spots something very unusual. He grabs his phone and starts to record. An unknown dark round object can be seen flying above the clouds at 29,000 feet. The pilot says that he has no idea what this object...
I mean, to be fair, couldn't that just be like a weather balloon?
I think that's what they're always said to be. You know, that's the kind of the hacky potential answer. But then again, if it is just almost still and you're flying past it at 500 miles an hour,
Even if it's like anywhere near the jet stream, it's going to be shifting at a few hundred mile an hour anyway itself. If it was something like that, but
I'm more open to alien stuff than I am to ghosts, and that doesn't mean I believe that we're being visited by aliens in spacecraft and stuff. But I'm definitely more open to something, like some weird drone that we don't know.
I think I'd be more inclined to believe the pilot of an A380.
Yeah.
Than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Your everyday Joe, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But I mean, it is above Columbia, wasn't it? So maybe.
Well, I was thinking if there's a few clouds there, it might not just be sort of like rain clouds. Yeah. Could be something else mixed in there.
Yeah. Could be, and the footage still remains a mystery. So, let me know your theories and ideas on just what this is. Thank you so much for watching. As I say,
it's a good video. We're definitely
yeah. I mean, like I say, even if I'm cynical, but even if they're not real, some of them are sort of like quite well done.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. A bit of suspense and stuff like that, so it does get you thinking a bit. But I'd have to physically see something myself. Yeah, but in all my years, I never have done ever. I
thought I did as a kid, well, as a young teenager, but I don't know how much it was me and another guy freaking each other out.
Yeah,
and this is. I'm not a believer in ghosts, but we were on a field near a school just round the corner, one where there's rugby field behind it, and the driving range and stuff like that. And pitch black at night. I was on a BMX and he was on the stump pegs of it, so he was on the back.
Yeah.
And there was just a guy stood at the other end of the field, but we could make him out vividly, even though it's pitch black. And this is where I'm like, young teenagers, did we just freak each other out, going, "Oh my god, look at that guy"?
Yeah.
And then we turned around, and when we looked again, he was like halfway up the field, but not running, just still stood there looking at us. And then that was it for two young teenagers. It was like, "Oh my god, it goes!" And we sped off on the bike.
Yeah.
But to this day, I still find something was it creeped me out. But I don't know how much our young minds convinced ourselves of something creepy happening.
You've got a lively mind, haven't you? When you're younger, it's quite there's a lot of imagination going on there, and all the things that are fed into it.
This was like someone had done half the length of a football pitch, but was just stood still, if you know what I mean. Like they were there 1 minute and then they're there the next minute, just stood there looking at us.
Yeah.
And it was creepy enough, but...
to be fair, it sounds like it, definitely.
But again, young, you just don't know. And the guy actually on the back of the bike was crying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was out of character for him to be like that. And when we were riding off, he was actually fully crying.
It's well freaked out then.
Yeah, but again, you just don't know with these things. That's not enough for me to be like, I believe in ghosts. Anyway, there's my little story.
Nice one.
I forgot.
So did I. Come on, Daz, hurry up.
I hope you guys enjoyed that too. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.